Life was police coming to your house once a week, teachers calling every day, having to excuse yourself from church. It was just very embarrassing. It was very chaotic. Fingers pointing at you all the time. Look, you can't even control your own son. Very demeaning. After Tapestry, I was able to get my self-esteem back. I was able to get off that merry-go-round and learn how to get control back of what I could control and let go of what I couldn't control.
The Cuyahoga Tapestry system of care is really based on the belief that when you bring together important people in a child's life with resources in their own neighborhood, a young person with even the most complicated social and emotional challenges can thrive. So to make this teamwork possible, the people of Tapestry coordinate resources from neighborhoods, public child welfare, juvenile justice, and mental health groups. Then we link those resources to the real experts, the family members, and monitor everything to make sure the process is high quality, tailored to the family, and cost-effective. The people who are concerned about a child's future can be a part of a team that the family builds to support them. And we call that the wraparound process because we are really wrapping support around the family to help them stay safe and well.
Tapestry is a totally different process than what you're probably used to. Most of our families are used to services, and the service is something that is done for you. When we go in, we're explaining that Tapestry is not a service. The wraparound is actually a process that you have to be involved in. We want to hear the strengths of what the family is doing. We want to hear the strength of that child. We want to hear the strength of the siblings. How do you function as a family? Because you've done some great things because you're still together as a family. So we want to build on what's already there.
My daughter was about 8 when she started having difficulties. She was a sweet little girl, and then all of a sudden she was a child that nobody wanted to be around. The one thing I got her started in was music. I started teaching her how to play piano. And she was interested in guitar, so my friend started teaching her guitar. And when it came to music, she could sit, she could do it, she was excited, she could focus. So Tapestry helped me kind of incorporate the whole music aspect into her care.
Families sometimes are looked at that they don't know what's best for them. But with Tapestry, we look at how families feel about what's good for them. So we look at it from a strength base, and we look at it from a culture base, making sure that families are appreciated from their ethnic background. So putting all that together means that we make families stronger than what they already are.
Families can get involved in Tapestry from different places. A parent or grandparent can call, a member of a family's religious community or school can reach out, or if a child is already involved with the juvenile court or the Department of Children and Family Services, they might become a part of Tapestry because it seems like our approach will give that child the best possible future.
One of the things that we know is that professionals and even community resources come and go in the life of a child. And the people that stay are the ones that need to be feel empowered, feel they have control. They've got to become the quarterbacks for their child.
I like the team approach. That's one of the biggest things with Tapestry for me, because it's not just one person and you do as they say, like in some programs. Tapestry is, there's a team. Everybody has their unique responsibility and their goals. And then everybody comes together, including the parents. It could be teachers, it could be family members, friends. They can all come together and sit down, compare notes, put ideas out there, and it's so much better because everybody's together for that child.
The discussion from parents, families, that they see things improving. As a school system, we're going to look at higher grades. We're going to look at increased attendance. We are going to put a high priority on high school graduation. And we're also going to look at a decrease in behavior problems. As we research those kinds of behaviors, those are the things we're seeing either increasing or decreasing, which supports the program in a positive fashion.
It's been 13 months since my daughter graduated. And it's not just, okay, she was better on that day. She's better now than she was 13 months ago. And part of that is Tapestry gives the parents the tools to be able to continue it on their own.
I think it's critically important that people have that direct neighborhood access to support services. And I think in today's society, so many families are isolated. So just having neighborhood access from providers who more than likely live in that neighborhood and people who are familiar with the neighborhood just makes it all the more warm and embracing.
We are trying to identify children before they enter any formal system at the community level. And then at the system level, we are trying to prevent them from getting deeper involved into the system.
This one particular kid who when he first came to the program, he was very quiet, very subdued, didn't want to communicate with the other youth. To see him come out of his shell and develop into a person who's now a strong advocate for youth, it really says a lot. When we took the trip to Columbus, the rally, he actually got up and spoke after a state senator, and it turned out it was one of the greatest speeches that personally I have heard from a youth.
Well, we have a population of approximately 50,000 students, and near 20% are special education students, which would include severe emotionally disturbed. So obviously from that we have many issues. Cleveland is also considered in the top 10 in poverty in the country, which lends to some of the issues. And national statistics show that nearly 10% of all youngsters through the age of 17 have some kind of mental health issue. So putting all those things together, it shows that programs like this are needed by all of us.
I believe that Tapestry has really given parents and also professionals a way to connect on a different level.
The resources are wonderful, the people are wonderful, there's no one stuck up, snobbish. It's nothing but a phone call away. It's a beautiful program, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
The most powerful people in the lives of a child and a family are those closest to them. And mechanisms that allow those people and their caring to have a vehicle by which they can get organized and focused. Those are the things that make Tapestry special, and as more and more people understand those values and that belief system, it will continue to grow and strengthen.
I finally have hope for the future, because before Tapestry, I really didn't think he was going to be a contributing member to society. I thought, okay, here's another little African-American boy. He's going to be locked up before he's 18. Life is going to be gone. Now I can see this child, oh, he's probably going to go to college. He's going to do something that's going to be a positive contribution to society. He's going to, get closer to realizing his dreams.
I spent too long not getting help, thinking I could handle it. If I was a good parent, I'd be able to handle it. But what I found out was a good parent is one who's not afraid to say, I need help.